My name is Sieannarowe. I'm from Tucson, Arizona. I am a photography major at Columbia College and I do portraits. When I was younger, I like taking photos on family trips and things like that, like very cliche. But I don't remember when that moment hit of like, I really want to do this. My whole life, like in high school at least, was music or photography. And the photography side of it was like heavily influenced by this one photo teacher that was like so unfazed by anything that I told him I wanted to do. Like it wasn't weird or crazy. It was very much like, yeah, like let's figure out a way to do it. Like when I made fish tank heads, it was never like a, whoa, that's crazy. It was like a, okay, like let's come up with a plan. Like how do you want to do this? Now it's like I have the guts to reach out to like anyone that I want in a way of like, I feel like I'm finally content in my work and know my workflow and how I like to work and who I like to work with. I found this at a Goodwill like years ago. I was in high school. It's so dusty.
I met Sieanna through Instagram actually. She reached out to my band and asked if she could take photos for us.
I had photo practice one with her, but we didn't really talk through most of it until I think her third week assignment. By like sophomore year, we were just always hanging out and helping each other out.
I think the first time I really got to know her was the one time we did that one shoot, which is really funny because like I got to know her in like my swim trunks and a crop top that her roommate let me wear.
I met Sieanna, was that like 2 years ago? Yeah, I think it was like 2 years ago. But we were roommates her freshman year.
Taryn! Yeah? Listen for a knock. A knock? Yeah, because Alex's phone died.
I think I've got to know her a lot better, and I've gotten to know her aspirations, her dreams, like where she wants to take her career. And I think it's really cool to meet someone as ambitious as myself, if not more.
I think to see, one, how much like passion she has for her work. I think that's like one of the biggest reasons why I was so like invested in her, because she seems so genuinely interested in her work, and also like her work ethic is crazy. Like she has big ideas and she can make them happen really quickly, so it's cool to just be a part of it.
Oh, is it because it's just stuck right here? Here's to start. You can always grab more. And I'll help you. I think moving to a big city, it's hard to find people to connect with sometimes and it be genuine and not it just be like a weird work thing and it be kind of gross. I started out shooting my roommates for the first 2 years and that's it. And then I started asking my friends and then I made more friends because those people's friends would be interested in what I was doing or we'd have mutuals. So I think it's always naturally kind of happened. It's like never really been like a big forced thing. But I have like this. Then I have like this. You can go through my closet, rummage if you want. I don't care. But these are like my Y2K like nice things. I have like this.
The vibe didn't feel like a job, you know, which I really enjoyed. I feel like it shouldn't have to feel like a job in order for you to enjoy it. From there, it kind of stemmed out to like an actual relationship instead of more so like a professional type of photographer and model.
She's basically like a sister now at this point. Now I'm like with her every day. We like work the same jobs. We're basically like helping each other on every single project we do. So
Meeting her like that was definitely like a good starting point as to where we are now, because we're both colleagues. That kind of helped push along like a budding friendship.
I want to use like these white ones because these are like the more dreamy kind of vibe. I have all these cassettes we could use. And I have some CDs. Oh my god, I'm so excited! It's so funny, but yeah. Because you said, is this like pink? There's people that, you know, I don't think it always has to do with photography in the first place, but it's like they want to do it because it's cool. They're like, I'll model for you, but it's like, but I don't know you. In the photography industry itself, like the hardcore photography industry, you're not going to know the people that you work with. You're going to get these random clients. What I do is so like intimate and personal and like creative, and I really like connecting with people in that way. Like all these people in my shoots, they're like my best friends. And like Diego, I like did not know him like at all. And now we're like really close friends. So
There's very few people that we work with where I am excited to genuinely just be around this person. Not only artistically, but just like how good of a person they are, how friendly they are, how nice they are, understandable, considerate.
She's very welcoming, she's very inviting, very down to earth too. I feel like a lot of people get lost in their work and like tend to grow like a bit of an ego.
Art in general like teaches you about the artist, so it was really cool, I guess, to like learn more about how her brain works and the way that she processes and sees art.
people take advantage of it. And it's sad. When people just want to be close to you to be able to do shoots, or like the only time they really talk to you is about photography, and relationships like starting just because of my photography, and it's like, well, what else do we talk about? I'm so much more than this.
I feel like some people think that like when you're friends with someone just because of a specific thing, like you can only know them through that one specific lens, but I don't think that's true. Especially people who know her get an honest picture of her like no matter what.
I think I just always want her to know that like I'm cheering her on, that we're cheering her on.
Sieanna, you're awesome, you're amazing. The future holds really bright things for you.
So that's Sieanna, just keep being her. She's doing great.
Y'all don't understand like how invested she is in her work, how much planning and time goes into her stuff. If you saw that, you'd be like super inspired.
At the rate you're improving, that, you know, the people you have around you, there's no way you can't succeed.
Thank you. To everyone, the good, bad, I'm truly grateful for every experience I've had in Arizona, in Chicago. I think like the main thing I want people to know is like my work looks crazy and like my brain works crazy, but I'm not crazy. You know, like I'm very introverted, I'm shy, I'm really anxious and nervous all the time, but like when I'm in my work mode, like I get shit done. I love making connections with people. That's why I take pictures of people. I love working with other people, hearing their opinions, hearing their stories and who they are as people, and I think I want people to think the same about me, because I think my story is kind of interesting.